than it does to hold on. It really does. And that's all I have to say about that. So let me get into the things for which I am grateful. I was going to do a sound effect for that, but I got distracted this weekend. So the first thing for which I am grateful is actually part of the reason that I got distracted this weekend. Hulu. Oh, I love Hulu. I restarted my membership with Hulu. And so I spent half the weekend catching up on South Park. Well, actually, I was already caught up on South Park. South Park was the reason that I got Hulu. Long story. But I was watching South Park. I was getting caught up on this season of The Good Place. I was checking out what other shows that they had on there, and I mean, I was just having a grand old time. Because the last time that I had Hulu, back in like June, July, Daria wasn't on there. Like, you remember that show Daria from the late 90s? Oh my gosh, it wasn't on there. Or I wasn't, I couldn't access it for whatever reason. I'd watched it before. It's one of my all-time favorite shows, and you know, and it was a show that I for want of a better term, grew up on, because I think I was about 11 years old when it came out. But it was a show that empowered me in positive ways, and you know, and I loved it. And I remember watching it when I first got Hulu, but then suddenly, out of nowhere, I couldn't really watch it anymore, and I was just like, what the fuck? But now I can watch it again, so I am grateful for Hulu. I'm grateful because I got caught up on The Good Place. I love that show, by the way. Oh my gosh, I love it, love it, love it, love it! And, you know, and there's like Will and Grace up there, so I'm just so grateful. And like I said, that was one of the reasons that I got distracted this weekend and didn't make my super awesome, like, sound bite for the things for which I am grateful. So, blame Hulu, but also thank them because I'm so grateful for them. Second thing for which I am grateful today. I am grateful for my best friend, Allie. My best friend, Allie, has been my best friend since I was 3 years old. And I just spent a good chunk of time talking to her today. And time isn't something she has a lot of these days. And I'm grateful that she took that time to talk to me. I'm grateful that I had that time to talk to her because it reminded me of a lot of things that I so easily forget. I so easily forget that I am loved. I so easily forget that I am beautiful. I so easily forget that I have overcome so much bullshit in my life. And I so easily forget how unconditional love can actually be. Not only do I forget that I am loved, but I forget that I am loved unconditionally. No matter how much I fuck up in my life, no matter how much I run away from the people who care about me, they are always there when I need them the most. They are always there when I don't need them the most, but they are always there to say, here's how you fucked up, but here's how you can fix it. And it is the most amazing thing. And I'm so grateful that I got that time to talk to her. She's working 80-hour work weeks these days, y'all. And the fact that she took that time for me today, hours, that means the world. And the thing with her and I is because we've known each other so long, basically, when we start talking, it's like no time has passed. Basically, we just have to let me get you up to steam on the expositional information you need to understand in order to understand why I am where I am in my life. And I love it. We reminisce about some of the crazy, stupid shit we did as kids. Because, like I said, we've been friends since we were 3. I was actually telling my coworker, Mother Bat, I was telling her how I've actually known Allie maybe 6 months less than I've known my younger sister, Lacey. And I brought that up to Allie today. She's like, oh yeah, your sister was 6 months old when I met you. So I was like, good, I got my timeline right. So I'm so grateful for her. And finally, today I am grateful for bundt cake. Actually, it was a cream cheesecake with pecans. It was like a cream cheese pound cake with pecans and lemon frosting, lemony frosting type glaze stuff, but it was in a bundt form. Oh, it was so good. My Mexican mama coworker, her granddaughter's other grandmother made it and brought it by, and so she took about half of it, I guess, and brought it to work to share with us. And I had to leave early today for a doctor's appointment, and so I said, and she kept saying to everybody, let's, if you want some at 2:00 break, you can go ahead and have some. And I said, look, Mama, if they don't want it, leave it in the fridge. I will eat it tomorrow in one sitting. I wasn't feeling well this morning, so I could only eat one slice. But I told her I will eat the rest of it in one sitting if I have to. And I probably will, even if I don't have to. So I am grateful for that cake. I'm grateful for oh my gosh, I need her to, I need to tell her to go get that recipe from that woman, because I really want it. Oh man. If I ever get into a place where I have more cooking accoutrement, I want to make one for myself, because it was really good. And there you are. So, if you would like to contact me anywhere on the internet, what you need to be looking for is PurpleBecca923. That's PurpleBecca 923. That is my username on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. And with regards to Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat, I always follow back, unless and until you send me something inappropriate, in which case you'll be dealt with accordingly. And I haven't been really great about keeping up with Instagram and Snapchat, but I'm trying to get better at it, I promise. PurpleBecca923@gmail.com is the email address, and PurpleBecca923.com is the website. And before I close this show out, I like to suggest another podcast that I really enjoy. And honestly, I haven't started listening to this yet, but I've got a bunch of episodes downloaded, and so I've it's on my to-do list for tomorrow. I mentioned it just a little while ago. I'm a big fan of the show The Good Place. I love it. You can catch up on the first 2 seasons on Netflix, and the current season is streaming on Hulu. They're only in the 4th episode so far. I think Hulu can only keep so many episodes for so long because of the streaming deal that they have with Netflix. Don't quote me on that. Anyways, so, but yeah, first of all, go check out the show. Second of all, there is a podcast associated with the show with the cast and creators doing interviews and talking about the show and the themes that come up on the show, or I'm given to understand that that's what they do. And and like I said, I haven't actually started listening to it, but I got a bunch of episodes downloaded so that I can get to it because I absolutely adore that show. So if you like that show, check out the podcast. If you've never watched that show, go fucking watch the show. It's really good. It's really funny, and it's really thought-provoking, and it's really uplifting, and I just adore the shit out of it. And then once you've gotten caught up on the show, go listen to the podcast. So until next time, remember to... Oh, I've got some hiccups going. Remember to go out there and create what you deserve. Believe that you deserve it and create it. And then once you've done that, you can fly with the penguins. Toodaloo!